4-month-old Killy Schultz was a curious little boy.
Is he trying to crawl at all?
Who his parents say was always on the move, as he was the morning of June 29th.
He was happy, he slept well, did his normal morning dance.
24 hours later, the healthy, happy Chesterfield infant would be in a pediatric intensive care unit.
That's when it started to get really bad.
Just hours earlier, Alex Dempsey and Gabriel Schultz were headed to the emergency room as a precaution after their son came home from daycare with what they thought was a benign fever and rash. Things would quickly change.
He looked sick. He looked very sick.
Several tests later, and 2 days after Killy received his 4-month-old immunizations, the parents would be told their baby had most likely contracted meningitis, an inflammation of the membranes that cover the brain and spinal cord.
The moment they said meningitis, I knew there was a really strong possibility that we were going to lose him.
As the hours passed, Dempsey's fear became reality.
Just out of the blue, his heart rate dropped, and they started to do CPR. And after 10 minutes of CPR, you don't come back from that. So we had to tell them to stop.
24 hours after Killy's first symptom, he'd take his last breath.
He was so swollen and purple and really didn't look like him anymore, but still hold him to tell him how beautiful he was and that he was far more than I ever deserved to have. And I told him how hard he had fought and that we were so proud of him.
Dempsey says health officials believe Killy contracted the disease from an unvaccinated person.
If anything comes out of this, we want people to be aware that vaccinations can prevent things like this. He was just a baby, so he didn't really have much of a chance.